gotta get you on.
Maggie's at the vet's and she is struggling to get on. Maggie, 21.1 she weighs.
Whoa, you're walking around in circles. I can't catch you. Yeah.
And Maggie's going back to the room. 21.1.
Knowing that we're from Mom.
There you go. Maggie, are you at the vet's? Look at Mama. Are you at the vet's? What's the vet lady gonna say? What's Barbara gonna do? Maggie,
Oh,
say hi
good
there.
girl. You're still holding your cookie. Are you so worried you can't chew? Oh, here we go. Lymph nodes are good. Your eyes are
We
good.
want to know about her teeth because she's still teething. And she has spaces.
Spaces between her teeth?
Yeah, spaces in her gums still.
Good girl.
Look at that, Maggie.
What a good girl.
And she's got baby ones coming on the bottom, just starting right. She lets me put my fingers in her
Good
mouth.
girl. Maggie.
She's got little ones. It's just now starting on the bottom.
This one here, it looks like it's a congenital loss of, it didn't erupt right here. There's a tooth missing. And sometimes we see that. It's very common in golden retrievers, we see a tooth. Usually there's nothing to worry about. Occasionally, a bud of a tooth develops abnormally. It doesn't erupt, it makes this big swelling. So we just watch her for swelling. Knock on wood, I've never seen one do that, but that's what the veterinary dentists say. But in many, many breeds, we see teeth that just didn't erupt.
Really? And she's got some like on the bottom that's just come through. It's right on the bottom right here.
Right next to her canine.
I don't know what it's called. It's on the very bottom. Right. See?
Yep, that little one there. And that is a little one-rooted tooth. These are two-rooted teeth, and it looks like a little, I guess, a spike on a picket fence. But that is normal in there.
Okay, is it just starting to grow? Is that what it is?
No, it never is a big tooth. It's just a tiny little picket.
Oh, they're gonna have tiny and big teeth, Maggie.
They do. They have these are all one-rooted teeth. That one on the side is a one-rooted teeth, and then they start getting double-rooted teeth, and then up here there's three-rooted teeth.
Oh. Well,
Good
Maggie,
girl.
we thought you were just a late bloomer.
Nope, she is normal in that respect, and she's very, very normal in that she didn't keep baby teeth there. That's good. I'm just looking at everything.
And her tail, she's got a little bit of the vet's.
Okay, I know you don't like having your tail touched. I know you don't.
She's
You know you don't.
about halfway
Yeah.
down. She's
I
not
know you
chewing it, but it's a little.
Okay, yeah, I can see that spot.
Yeah,
There's
that-
actually a tail gland right there, and a lot of dogs, the hair doesn't grow as thick right over that tail gland.
Oh,
It's when a duck reaches back and preens himself, it's an oil-producing gland. Dogs have the same thing.
because the groomer said she thought she was chewing it, so I didn't know.
Yeah, I think it never grows completely well right there.
Okay, so we shouldn't be concerned about
No,
that. Okay.
no.
I know you don't like to have your butt touched. Even me.
No, she
You
doesn't.
don't like it.
There we go.
Maggie, you're a good girl. I bet she's still got a bone in her mouth.
That sounds great. And she is a little heavy now that I have my hands on her.
She is a little heavy.
Yeah, so she might be real svelte, like 19, 20.
She's 21.1.
So if she took 2 pounds off, she'd probably be just right.
She does go out. She does get exercise. We have a great big fenced-in area.
Good.
Yeah.
Carol, what's the word?
We a little concerned about her socializing. She gets only mostly me.
Mhm.
She gets around dogs once in a while, but she wants my attention 24/7, and she'll pull at me
Mhm.
all day. I can't do anything. Do you have any suggestions where she's not so clingy and want my attention?
Boy, it's having an outlet. It's having something else that she likes to do.
And me, it seems to be the only answer. It's like I go out and play, or I can't right now because it's ice, but she's got a
Yeah.
wonderful, big, huge pendant area.
Yeah.
I throw the ball, but that's not enough. Then she wants to sit in my lap and chew the toy.
Yeah.
And when she's done chewing, she still wants me, let's go play ball. I mean, Ray will tell you, she demands 24/7 with me.
Yeah, she likes the comfort of being with you. Dogs are a pack animal, and she enjoys that. Now, we have a Benadryl injection to give.
Yeah.
It will help minimize any
Good.
vaccine reaction.
So I didn't know. I thought of a kitten, but Ray said no, we couldn't have a cat. And then and another dog. I don't know how she would do.
She would.
It's okay, Maggie. It's all done.
That's just a Benadryl injection, so your shots don't hurt, and then we'll keep on with your exam. Thank you.
Good girl.
Yeah, either one. If you got a kitten, I'd say a neutered male, someone that would wrestle with her, and a dog, the same thing, a neutered male. Get another female, and they'll be vying for competition. But a neutered male, she'll set the tone that she's in charge of everything, absolutely everything, and the male will say, okay, and then they'll get along.
Would that be a good outlet though, like a kitten? Or
Um,
what's your
a kitten
opinion?
that likes her would be, like, it has to be, some cats are timid and not playful, and then you've got some, especially neutered male cats that will wrestle with dogs, that'll bond with dogs, that have the same energy level and wanna interact like a dog. A dog would be a sure bet, but it's a heck of a lot more work than a cat.
Yeah.
A dog is more money, more work, more time, but I have 3 dogs right now, and that's too many. But 2 is ideal, 2 is fun. And Renee has, you have 3 dogs, 4 dogs.
4 dogs.
Yeah.
I just thought that would take some pressure off me.
Absolutely does, because dogs are social, they like to play, they like to snuggle with each other, they just like
Right.
to know each other's there. And I'm sure they like to have contests with each other too.
Right. She did get to see company over Christmas.
Okay.
And then my granddaughter's got a new, what's she got for a dog, Ray? It's like a chocolate lab and it was just a baby.
It's part Irish Setter.
Oh, yeah?
2 parts, just a little bit.
Well, let's see, that would be a nice busy dog if she could.
Oh, she
Yeah.
was busy with her and she loved
Oh,
it.
yeah.
She
Good.
played and I'm like, she didn't
Excellent.
bother me for like a couple of hours.
There you go, and that's, now play dates too, but it'd almost have to be daily play dates.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then,
it's okay. I'm gonna
oh,
look at-
see,
I'm
this
gonna
is
look at your
this is
ear.
what she'll do.
No. That's a good girl. Good girl.
Okay,
Good
Maggie.
girl. There we are.
Okay,
Good
Maggie.
girl. There we are.
She nipped at my dad yesterday, and that's the first time. We don't know why.
Yeah. Well, dogs are like kids, and they're programmed to get everything they can take from you. And they'll push the limits, and that's what she was trying to tell me, I don't want you to put that thing
Yeah.
in the ear. And then then we both corrected her, and she said, okay, I'll let your hand go on me, but I don't want this on me, so we'll negotiate again. And she got a good girl for stopping and not biting at it. So she's very, very trainable, but she's gonna try. She's a dog.
I
They'll
do have a
try.
collar for her.
Good girl. We looked in your ear. It's good.
This one?
Yes. And it's a new
Okay, it's okay,
negotiation with it doesn't, that she let me in the other one doesn't mean she's gonna let me in this one. It's a whole new negotiation. Good girl.
But I got a collar that does citronella smell and just a buzz.
Mm-hmm.
But the
It
thing,
also sprays.
it sprays that stinky stuff.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it, so I feel.
No, we don't.
Good girl. Good girl. Good
No.
girl.
Good girl.
Good girl. Come on.
That's good.
I feel bad, so I don't put it on her a lot.
No,
Good
you
girl.
can use it. A
Good
lot of
girl.
dogs that have been trained with those, all people just have to tap it or hold it in front of them, and they're like, okay, I won't do that. It's
Well,
a
she's
good-
kind of like that sometimes. We can get it, and I can tell that. She kind of goes, I don't want that.
But then it's doing the correction,
Yeah.
because she knows you have the thing. You don't even
Yeah.
have to use it. It's on, and you and that really is what you want it to be. You want it to be the And
But-
if she respond to she wouldn't
Yeah.
need the collar, but she doesn't.
But she barks all day because she doesn't like anybody going up our dirt road. She does not like the FedEx man. He comes up quite a bit. I mean, she barks. She can literally bark 3/4 of the afternoon. So yesterday I pulled the Venetian blinds down and she took her nose and she was trying to move it to see out. But I don't know how to correct that.
Well, see, she's decided that's her job. It's one of her outlets, and I think the companion for her busyness would help correct that. She it's a job she's decided to do.
Mm.
She's not out there digging for rats all day long. She's a terrier. They're a high energy
Yeah.
breed, and
Right.
she's in her prime. So she's at the peak of her athleticism. So she just got a body and a mind that wants to do something.
Well, that's what she does. That's the only thing that I'm concerned about. And if she doesn't like you, Ray was out walking her a month ago, and a guy just kind of stopped and wanted to say hi, and she showed her teeth.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how to correct that. I mean, we don't know if we can trust her or not trust her.
Well, I don't think you can trust any dog every single time. You always have to be watching what their reaction is, and her showing her teeth said, I'm not comfortable with this interaction, something she saw, smelled, thought about the man. So one thing we did with our dogs, because my dog did the same thing, he's not barked at anybody, and yesterday I went to visit my sister, and she had an out-of-state friend visiting, who the dogs interacted with her. She was fine. This is Jack, my friendly kooky
Oh, yeah.
Australian cattle dog, and she was sliding on her belly down a hill, and she stopped, and I don't know what she was doing or saying, and he went over to her, and then he jumped back and started barking at her, right in her face. Something about her body position, her words or anything, so we had already taught him ahead of time. In my house, we use, what's that? And what's that has been paired with food. When I say, what's that, I throw food. So when he did that to her, he was saying, what's wrong with her? Something's different. Could be dangerous. And I go, what's that? And he came over to me and started to wiggle. And then he looked at her, and I said, what's that? And he wiggled, and it defused it. There was no need to punish him. There was no need to yell at him. There was no need for her to do anything. But we had to change the tune. He had to look at me and say, oh, she's not upset. She's my leader. We're good here.
Yep.
So the what's that helps. And so Ray could use that. The man's coming. She starts to tense. What's that? And all